Asmer was right that I needed to make one in a vermilion red. Would have been very Steve Zissou. Very Life Aquatic, which is probably one of my favorite Wes Anderson movies. All right, so I'm going to make a double. Oh, wait a minute. We might. Oh, nope. 6. Like, yes! But nope. You know. I do like this blue. I don't know how well it translates on this camera. Actually, that's not too bad. I know my phone camera does not, or at least my old phone, did not like blues. Always had to do some adjusting after I took them. Anyone who is not here last, I think, we're on Discord. Lucian posted links to a person who knits these itty bitty teeny weeny frogs. They are so cute. They would seriously like melt your heart when you see them. If you have not seen that, go over to Discord, check it out. It's very cute. Then it got me thinking. It's like, me, I can make a itty bitty otter. I have made a tiny otter in the past, but it was from my old pattern. I don't know if I can dig it out. I have cases with like blush in progress. Usually I'll take patterns that I make that I've knitted up or crocheted and then shrink them down. Usually just with the materials, or make them grow, which I did with my Katamari prints. Oh goodness. Make a stitch. I was making those. I made a giant one at some point. Not a giant one. It might be put away right now. I used to carry him to all my conventions with me. Every once in a while we get like pre-orders for him. If I can find. So this guy used to make him for convention. I have a couple of them that I hope to add to the store, but I made teeny ones as well. A work in progress. I do have a completed one that I made forever ago. I did make a belted otter. You go pooping. What? I'm confused by that question. Oh, are you talking about the noise? Katamari, when that game first came out, I was obsessed. Oh my god. To this day, I can still play that game. I love it so much. But I went crazy for it, so I made so this was like my very first convention. I sold these little guys. The yellow, so this is made from Cascade 220 that I split. So it's 4-ply and I split it into 2. And at the time, they didn't make this green. So I dyed this with Kool-Aid. It held up though. You stepped away and couldn't. Oh, I see. No, I literally just turned my chair and got my little work in progress. The tiny one. Oh, excuse me. I don't want to yell into the mic. The tiny one is going to be, I think, a brooch. So, but yeah, and that one I split the yarn into 4. I actually had a friend, an engineer friend, make me a machine that would help me split the yarn. So this was a fun, yeah. So at my very first convention, I just brought him for fun, and then I started getting orders in. So that convention, I don't think I slept. I think all I did was make these little guys. I had other amigurumi, like original characters that I was selling, but this guy was just, yeah. Was never ending with him. So I want to make some for the shop. I have some bodies that are together. They're just waiting for faces and I want to do like a kind of an anniversary, like make like silk screen bags for them. Asmer years ago used to have a webcomic and he did a design that was like a simple shaded version of him. And so I'd like to take that and then make a screen from that and then silk screen that on little bags. Like the little bags that my kits come in, which are around here somewhere. They might be in my product drawer downstairs. I need to make more bags. I just got an order of bags in. So. Yeah, but I did make a tiny otter about this big, but I didn't split the yarn for that. Oh, he's cute. Cute. I don't do a lot of needle felting. Pom-poms, and that's pretty much it. And I think I made bunny ears for doll collectors years ago. Splitting yarn sounds stressful. It can be, but I had a setup. It used to do like I had my friends like at conventions split yarn with me or for me. So in the back while I'm sitting at my table like crocheting these things, a friend of mine would be behind me with two dowels like splitting while someone next to him would kind of control the it is a little stressful, but it was it needed to be done. It was before like knit picks, and so they, you know, years before they came out with their palette line, because that actually worked out. I think I switched over to that at some point because of the purple. I still have a giant skein of the green that's waiting to be split. But I haven't made, I don't make too many of these guys these days. I just have a small batch that I'm gonna kind of do like a, maybe when I launch my website, a store on my website instead of Etsy. We'll see. It's gonna be kind of like an anniversary, like, hey, remember these guys? Yeah, once I have a proper setup and I can keep all my machines out, I'll show it on stream. It's just literally it's hand cranked and there's some cogs and then these two metal dowels that just like turn together, and you can hang your, like, I'll bundle up like a mini skein of yarn. I won't use the whole skein. I'll just like take up small batches of this and then do small batches at a time. Do whatever you can to make it work. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Casimir. I will drink. I've not drank anything. I like your emote, Lucian. It's an emote party. Well, divers servers went explode. Sad times. I'm sorry to hear that. Bummer. I think maybe you guys were going crazy. I definitely hear you playing earlier. My bag is crinkling. Really, it's working for us. Yeah, that's why I closed the door. I can still hear you. So we just finished a mission and got no rewards. Apparently stuff's wonky. Oh. Oh, that's the worst. It made such an explosion it put a hole in Casimir's chair. Oh, Starbucks. Casimir's working on your redeem, by the way. I had the mic off the entire time. Oh my god. I heard talking outside and I turned it off and I forgot to turn it back on. You didn't really miss much of what I was talking about. Yeah. Sorry. Oh. I mean, it's a literal just a chill stream tonight. Okay. So now I'm finally on the decrease of this last hat. I thought you were tooting. No. Want me to spice it up? With how? How? No. You mean with puns? No. No. Oh. So. I think I should have some snacks. Oh, that is snacks. A lot of snacks. Mario, were you in the stream when I said that last Sunday? So Casper changed how much the redeem was. And I think he also did a chill down time for it. Because at the end of stream, I walked by his desk and he said, "Yeah, I think I overdid it tonight." Like, that's what you get for redeeming all those snacks. You created a monster. Realize I didn't put Kawa out. He is put away right now. I should get him out. Oh my god. I'm not paying attention. That's correct. I'm gonna run out of yarn. I'm gonna play a little yarn chicken. I have more of this somewhere. I don't even see it now. It's not in my basket. Oh shoot. Finishing. The last one. I think I have enough. You know what? Maybe we can go to Discord in a minute. Sassacas! Welcome, Raiders! Welcome back, Lucy! Hello, Sassa! Welcome in, guys. Hi. Oh, thank you so much for the follow! Crafting Edition Addict. Jen. Oh, nice. Hello, Drifty Allison. Hello, Imperfect Moth. I'm missing all the... Hi, Lore. How was your stream? Evening. So if I don't mind if Casmer, if you can give a shout out to Sassacas, an amazing cross stitcher. Oh my god. Like I cannot. Yeah, if you have not watched her streams, she is on. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she if you're did you work on your epic piece? Because yeah, she's working on this epic Lord of the Rings piece right now, and it is, yeah, incredible. Yeah, the Return of the King. Yeah, okay. It is ginormous and so detailed. Yeah, I highly recommend. You'll be streaming tomorrow afternoon, or do you do Sundays? I'm trying to think what your schedule is. I know that you do some. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I highly recommend watching her stream. It is very chill. It's just, I mean, I find it just perfect to just knit and just knit along while she's cross stitching. It's incredible. Very chill, very relaxing. Great conversation. Highly recommend it. Yes, party. It's a party. Get the Fritos and sodas out. Well, welcome in, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you had a pleasant stream. I hope everything went well. And Raiders, if you have not been in here, oh, Casper put a timer on his redeem. He did. He had way too many snacks. Last Sunday he was. So anyone who's coming in for the first time, I am Amu Blue, Amu or Blue. I respond to both. I am a variety crafter. I may have had a tummy thing or something. Yes. Okay. So there is a redeem. Casmer snacks where Casmer gets a snack every time it's redeemed, and last Sunday he may have overdone it a little bit. Now just so everyone knows that he is the culprit. One, he set it up, and two, he is the one who redeemed most of those. It's a smidge filling up on Sour Patch Kids and Pringles. Anyway, so I am a variety crafter. I knit, do a little crochet, I weave, I do tiny tapestries. Tiny is the theme here. On Sundays I'll do like bigger, like garments for myself. So I'm working on a pair of socks currently, my second so far this year. Yeah, and I also do a little wood carving, which I should be doing soon because I'm going to be preparing for a festival, a fiber festival. So yeah, so welcome in, everyone. It could have been argued I'd done it to myself. You did. You totally did. Redeeming them way too much. Way too fast. Maybe he shouldn't have been redeeming himself and letting others do it for him. He was redeeming it for himself. He was a culprit. So tonight, I am making tiny hats for my little hatless otters here. These are original characters I made years ago. Oh, actually, I should have my mascot out. Yeah, if you can't tell, I love otters. It's in my logo. But this is my otter friend. This is Kawa. I made him. He's made out of hand spun on the yarn myself. I've been slowly making clothes for him. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, yeah, you'll see a lot of my redeems and alerts are going to be otters. I just love them. I think they're great. Yes. Yeah, that actually would be this little guy right here. Is that an otter with pants? It sure is. Yes, he's got little pants. I do have a little sweater for him. He's not wearing it right now. And I want to make him more sweaters. That's his tiny little sweater. I wanted to put a little fish or something on the... But he's got a little hat collection. So, a little Totoro hat. I have a little red panda. What else do I have in here? I have a regular panda. So, he doesn't have nipples. No, he does not. I think they would be lower. He's wearing pants. Yeah. No nipples for this otter. So these little guys, the one with the beret is Kawa, and then I have Rocco is who I'm making little hats for right now. So, and these are going to become brooches. So I have, do otters have 2 nips or 6? You know, that's a good question. I should know this. I should know this. I've never thought about otters having nipples. I know. Well, you can thank Starbug for bringing that up. And thank you for the follow, Kylor. Thank you. Thank you so much. Starbug, see what you started? See what you started? Everyone now is thinking about otter nipples. That's not what I wanted my stream to turn into. I'm gonna have to research that. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna research that. Google says 4. Okay, thank you, Kylor. Thank you. I'll call you Kai if that's okay. Unless you prefer your full name. I completely understand. It says 4. Okay, interesting. All right, well, there you go. Thank you, Google. So far, 2, 4, 6. Well, this one is getting a beret. Starbug is just a small bay. She couldn't start anything. Restart the stream. Let's rewind. Lucian, I love the frog emote. That's great. Oh, bug. In case anyone... Starbug's my little sister. There's a 10-year difference between us. So, and then Casimir's my husband. He helps me. I would not be doing this if it wasn't for him. So. Oh, okay. I forget where I'm at. Probably. Rewind. I have the last. You would think something so tiny as tiny hats would be an easy thing to knit, a fast knit. You would not be correct. This is probably week 3 on tiny hats. I'm a small bay, growing my first tooth in case anyone needed to know. I can tell you she's lying, but that's okay. Her being 10 years older than me means she's 10 years old. I am not. These hands do not say that they belong to a 10-year-old. Also, that would be against Twitch TOS. Pretty sure. I am a lot older than that. Multiply that by 4 and then add several years. Those are Casper's hands. No. No. Though I want to do a redeem or something, or maybe an event or a goal that we reach, and then we'll get Casimir on here And I'll teach him to knit or something. I feel like cross stitch would be actually a good one for him. Womp womp. So Cass, or Sasa Cass, if you need to go, feel free to totally, yeah, don't worry about sticking around. I greatly appreciate you bringing your community in. Thank you so much. We also didn't get rewards. Oh. Like Hasmercraft's stream would be a train wreck. I don't think it would be. I think it would be quite entertaining. We are working on getting Hasmercraft stream. Yeah, I think they're worked. What?
I think I should have some snacks. Oh, that is a lot.
There you go.
of snacks.
Lucian, thank you. Hasmer gets another snack. Bam, yes. Don't overdo it, though. Snacking has commenced. Good. I am playing a little yarn chicken, and I don't know where my spare yarn is. "15-minute timer." Yeah, he's got to watch himself. He overdid it last week. Hasmer is not allowed to redeem his own redeems. Lucian did it that time. Wait a minute. Are you wanting to give him a snack? I thought you were against him snacking. We started the Casmer snack redeem because Starbug would get on Casmer for snacking on the job. Look, I've been good. I've been a good boy tonight. I'm very busy. I can hear. So I've gotten into a little... This is a self-made pattern for another doll, actually. And I made some adjustments for this otter. These little otter heads. And I decided to make the decreases on this hat the most convoluted. But I was being clever. He shouldn't be allowed to. See, I knew this was going to happen. I told you from the start, snacking on the job. I don't have a problem. I can stop whenever I want. Says the man who went through a whole pound of Sour Patch Kids in less than a week. His work has been a little bit hectic. It's a really hectic time of year for him. So now he went boo-boo. Oh my goodness. No, it did not. Tiny hat, tiny otter. Yes. Hey, yes. Tiny little hats. They're taking forever to knit. Lily of the Valley. How are you doing this evening? Sour Patch Kids has so much sugar. The usual single serving size is like 89 or 98% of daily value of sugar. I agree. I totally, yep. I have a small bag and it takes me 3 weeks to go through it. I got him a pound of them and he went through them in less than a week. So I'm not buying any more this week. It's ridiculous. He's not getting any for a couple weeks. That is crazy. No, it's a lot of sugar. He doesn't normally eat a lot of sugar. Like, we don't drink sodas here. A frog in the background? Oh, are you talking about this little guy right here? Lily of the Valley? This one actually is... Oh, or are you talking about this little guy? He's a tadpole. He is Greg Marsh. Okay, yeah, Greg Marsh. He is I made the jacket for him. This is actually a penguono. He is I'm trying to remember the company name. It's called Studio U is the designer. Kenzo is the artist who created him. It's a Japanese artist. They have like frogs, tadpoles. They make all kinds of little creatures. And he's wearing my sweater. Yeah, next time you're in town, we're gonna have if you put this sweater on, and we're gonna show the entire stream you wearing this. Yeah, so Studio Oo or Wanda Frog. I should pull up the website. I love it dearly. I've had Greg Marsh has been with me for a very long time. I want a sweater like that for me. I say go for it. I'm actually wearing a penguono right now. Rushing my way to this website. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me go pull it up. I love their website. Wonder Frogs make me so happy. Actually, I wonder if I have it saved. I'm pretty sure I do. I've bought many. I can bring out some of my collection if you want to see them because they are just... And, okay, I don't have it saved. Very weird. Okay. Oh. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Lucy. And sorry, you beat me to it. Oh my gosh. Sorry. They're doing construction in front of the house. Okay, sorry, I had to silence that because there's a big truck just backing up outside. Anyway, so yeah, they make the cutest dolls. So I have more. And here's Wanda Frog. And then there's the twins. They're like little mushrooms. How cute are they? All right, I have a mini collection. I'm a doll collector, so I also have Blythes. So these kind of fell into the whole Blythe doll category. This one's Casmer's. That's Bruno Mars. Then the blue one. They have a neon pink one that I really, really want. The Greg Marsh sculpt is my favorite of them all. They also have a little kitten. How cute is that? All right, there we go. Oh, goodness. And then they have mini frogs. And if that wasn't enough, they have mini tadpoles, tiny Greg Marshes in different colors. Yeah, so Sam's slightly obsessed. Something fell out of this and I don't know what it is. Yeah, so isn't everything, how come they're so, because they're hand sculpted. So if you follow his Instagram account, Kenzo's, like, he goes into the sculpting process and then they're cast. I will tell you, doll collecting is not, especially when it comes to Japanese dolls, it is kind of a pricey hobby, unfortunately. These I have collected over the years. I love the tadpoles that wear strawberry hats. Oh, they're whole. If you ever go to their store, oh, this is another one of Kenzo's sculptures. This is, if you go to Japan, in Nakano, they have a shop. It is the most magical place. Any place you can go to. It is. They have Kenzo has he makes prototypes, yeah, out of wood, right? Clay and wood. I love collecting baking books and baking supplies. Okay. I think collecting in general could be is pricey, but yeah, no, they are. But if you go to their shop, it is just, he has like these gigantic like dioramas that he made himself. They're like trees, and they have all this little like Greg Marsh and Wanda Frog hanging out inside the trees, and it's just such a cool place. I don't have my Instagram signed in, and I need to do that, but let me see if I can pull up. And the store supports a lot of like local artists, so there are a lot of people who make clothes for them. Okay, no, they're just letting me look at the hashtag. Yeah, I'll have to put the links up in board. Ad in 5 minutes. Okay, so heads up, guys. Ad is about to start in 5 minutes. It's once an hour, and I think 3 minutes max. So this is the official account. Oh, that's right. I can't do it here. Do it through Twitch. Okay. So that's their official Instagram account. I highly recommend join them. It's just so cute. Anyway, yeah, so that's Wonder Frog and Studio Ooh. They're kind of like, I guess they're up there with like the vinyl toys and stuff that, a lot of toy collectors collect. I guess it's the best way to describe them. When we were last there in 2016, we went into the shop and I had my original version of Kawa and Rocco. It's when I had both of them. The clothing is adorable. Yeah, they're just so great. Yeah, they have a lot of local artists that make the clothes for them, and they sell them in the shop. Yeah, they let me take in Kawa and Rocco and take photos in their little dioramas and stuff. They had no problem with that. They were super kind. Made at some point, as always. No, I'm fine. I did not mess up. Get me started talking about Wanda Frog and I get so distracted. Yeah, I first discovered them following various Blythe doll collectors. It was over a decade ago. Starbug and her countdown. Thanks, Starbug. Doing God's work. I appreciate it. I have an adorable little bunny doll that I got off AliExpress. I have no idea if it's an original. Seems to be mass produced. I love her so much. Just got to get some eyes for her and making some clothes. Okay, so now you're saying eyes. So is she a ball jointed doll? random, but earlier my brain totally forgot I was knitting with DPNs and I thought my oh no, I thought my needles, circular needles, and I totally dropped, oh no, my needle when I was done with it. Oh no. I have done that before. That's, yeah. Mario, you might be tired. I'm back now. Oh, sorry about that. I asked, sorry if you missed my question. I apologize. Darn ads. Oh, finally ad came. Okay. You're back now. No, I asked if, since you were mentioning eyes, getting eyes for it, is it a ball jointed doll? I did it like 3 times in a row. Oh no. You're tired, Mario. Oh, no. Yes, okay, all right. I have a small collection of ball jointed dolls. That's very cool. Now I am very behind on my knowledge of ball jointed dolls. Like there's so many sculptors out now. I just lost track of all of them. You're not sure if it's an original? Do you know the sculptor or the designer possibly? Yeah, Mario, every time I will do that occasionally because I like you, I worked with circular needles so much. It just becomes like you get into this rhythm, and then at DPNs. Or because you were saying, I think it was in my stream or another stream, you were saying that we were talking about this tiny circulars and you were saying that you were using them 2 at a time in replacement of magic loop. Now I've tried that a couple times and it never fails. I always accidentally like drop in one of the needles and then I have all the stitches just twisted on one single needle. No clue. I think it's just from a manufacturer because I've seen the same ones on different stores. Okay. Okay. There he is. That sounds super cute. If you have any photos, feel free to share. Because I like learning about the newer sculpts. So I have some bigger ones. I also don't know what the lingo. I have some Volks. I have some. I have Elf Doll. I have some Lutz. Or now, no, not Lutz. Fairyland. They used to be one, and then yeah. So I have a small collection. I had to concentrate so hard, so I didn't do that. Oh, yeah. That like on my second project when I kept doing that, I was like, you know what, this is it. I'm gonna learn Magic Loop. Because the sock class that I took back in the early 2000s, we learned 3 methods. So it was the double points, the 2 circulars, and then 1 circular for Magic Loop. I just kept dropping 1 needle. It was so frustrating. So Lily of the Valley, you may want to look on, if you're looking to make clothes for your dolls or your doll. I'm not sure what size it is, but you may want to look into, let me see. Dolly Dolly or Dolly Birds, 2 Japanese published doll books, and they have patterns inside usually. So you can make clothes for your dolls. I don't know what size your bunny is, so it might, it may be more of a specialized thing. I also have not picked up an issue of Dolly or Dolly or Dolly Bird in a very long time. 'Cause I can't get them locally. I can only get them when I like go to New York, like Kinokuniya and places like that. Hopefully this is gonna look right. I didn't mess it up. I sent the bunny in Discord. Okay. I heard New York. I'm in New York. Are you, Lucian? Okay, nice. Oh, very cool. What part of New York are you? Like, are you in upper state, or are you near the like, Manhattan area? I'm only curious because I mentioned Kinokuniya, because when I go to New York, we usually visit Manhattan, and we'll stay in Manhattan, but every single time. Okay, Brooklyn. Okay. Nice. Very cool. Whenever we go, I have not been to the Brooklyn area, but I know that there are some yarn stores. I would love to visit there. But whenever we do go, at least for however many days we stay, I always make a daily trip to Kinokuniya. It is my favorite. I love Japanese bookstores. And while it is more of a mix of both American and Japanese, it's still a very, very cool bookstore. Mario, I think if you haven't been to one, I think you would like it. A lot of anime. But they've got a great collection of. I know you like anime. Yeah, no, you would like Kinokuniya. They have a lot of, like, if you go up in the one in New York, on the upper. I'm trying to think if they would have one closer to your area. I do think they might have a couple. The one in New York, in Manhattan, the second floor is just primarily anime. All figures and manga and all that good stuff. I didn't make this too short. I don't think I did. I love their craft section. I love their knitting books. You know that I have a small collection of Japanese knitting books. Yeah, I love their books. I haven't been since, I think, early 2020. But their whole top floor was anime, music, and manga. And then the middle floor is more of a mix of like non-Japanese books and Japanese books, but more of a mixture, international books, I would say. And then the bottom is just stationery and a children's section, magazines, craft, and mostly Japanese books. Or if you're into reading Japanese novels and things like that, or self-help, nonfiction, fiction. Really recommend. I've also been to the one in San Francisco, but that's been a very long time since I've been to that one. All right. We have. Oh, sorry, Greg Marsh.